Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, today I am starting a new project. I'm going to do a new journal, and this journal is going to be somewhat different than what normal people do around this time of year. Now, I know this is the time of year where everybody pulls out all the Christmas stuff and it's just Christmas from beginning to end, and I generally do not participate in that whatsoever because it's not one of my favourite things, to be honest. So, I really don't get involved in the whole Christmas journal thing as a general rule. But this year I decided I am going to get on board. Just maybe a bit differently than you would expect. Maybe not a bit differently than you would expect from me, but yeah, a bit differently than most other people are doing it. So I have been collecting things around my room to put a journal together for Christmas. A Christmas journal from me. That will be something, well, frankly, I've never done before. So yes, but it will have a bit of a twist to it that maybe you wouldn't expect. We are doing a zombie Christmas. So yeah, hold on to your hats, everybody. This is not your regular Christmas journal. So anyway, I don't know how this is going to go. I am actually filming this with the intention of maybe canning the whole thing if I really hate it. So if you've seen this, apparently I didn't really hate it. So I'm just gonna womble on and do things, and hopefully by the end of it I've got something to show you. Enjoy. In case you're interested, this is basically a 50-50 mix of PVA glue and water that I'm using to glue these things down. Also, people always ask me, where did I get my silicone mat from? I live in Australia. This comes from Kmart. In Australia, they're sold as dog feeding mats or pet feeding mats. This is the large one, and they're quite inexpensive. I have quite a few of them because, well, I like to do this sort of thing on them and then just move them around my room and leave my desk space free. So, well worth the investment in my opinion. But that's where I got this from. I am just going to cover random things in bits of tea bag for the moment. This is my purpose today. So I will do this, we will let them dry, and we'll come back and make something out of at least some of them. Okay, well, it's getting warm in my room of an afternoon these days, so I am just going to leave these here overnight, and they will be thoroughly dry in the morning, and we will revisit and see what they end up like. Okay, next morning, and these are perfectly dry. We now have the fabulous experience of peeling them off the silicone mat, which I really adore. It's one of my favourite things to do, peel PVA water dry things off of my silicone mats. Don't ask me why, no idea, just I love it. Anyway, this is what they look like. Yeah, you can see the pictures quite clearly. It may be a little more difficult on video, I'm not sure, but yeah, they're sort of dulled down and a bit more grungy looking, but they're perfectly visible. So I don't know what I'm doing with any of these things. I am just starting to have ideas and just do things so that I can get in the flow of, you know, making something out of all this stuff. So we'll put the mat away and maybe make something with one of these. I'm thinking that this is obviously a journal. It needs pages. I've got to start somewhere. So I am just going to make a page. I'm going to build a page, and yeah, that's what we'll do with some of these, or one of these, or who knows. Like I say, I don't really have a plan. I'm just going to start to do, and once I start doing, then things will start happening. Well, as you probably can work out here, in preparation for this journal, I did do that batch die recently, but I also did a batch of Christmas, loosely Christmas themed paper marbling. So yeah, it's sort of reds and greens and other colours, mainly brown. And a bit of gold. I actually used a bit of gold. So yeah, so I did some marbling for this journal as well. So you'll see some of that turn up here, there and everywhere. And yeah, hopefully it looks good. I've also pulled out a couple of rolls of washi. There's a little skinny sort of red one with silver spots, a couple of little leafy ones, and this one which is probably William Morris print in sort of greens, which, you know, although is not Christmas, sort of is a little Christmassy being green. So basically, in, I don't know, my mind anyway, red and green things are Christmas themed. So yeah, that's what I pulled out, some things that sort of suit my theme. So yeah. Now the book pages I'm using here are also Christmas themed. They come from a children's book that had a lot of holiday stuff in it, and of course Christmas was part of that. So I collected those pictures and some of the pages together and have kept them for this project. So I'm not that interested in most of the text. A lot of it I will cover up, like this bit, and just use it for effect rather than the content. Okay, it's time for a little grunge just to dirty up the rest of this page. So, well, yeah, it looks a bit more in theme, and I think we're just about done. We might add a little bit of washi here or there or something, but yeah, we have our first page for our zombie Christmas. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this project. If it sees the light of day, I hope you really do enjoy having something a bit different to watch during the Christmas season. So anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around with me today. I appreciate your company as I always do, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.